Judas Iscariot, one of Christ's disciples, is infamously known for betraying Christ for 30 pieces of silver. The story of Judas is a reminder that even those closest to us can sometimes be the ones who betray us. In this video, we will explore the story of Judas and draw parallels to our own lives, identifying who the Judases in our lives may be. Judas was one of Christ's 12 apostles and was responsible for managing the group's finances. However, despite being part of Christ's inner circle, he chose to betray Christ by offering to lead the Jewish leaders to him in exchange for money. The Jewish leaders, who saw Christ as a threat to their authority, needed someone close to him to betray him. Judas was the perfect candidate, as he knew Christ's whereabouts and routines. On the night of the betrayal, Judas led the Jewish leaders to Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane, where he identified Christ to the soldiers by kissing him. Christ was subsequently arrested, leading to his trial and eventual crucifixion. Judas, consumed by guilt, returned the 30 pieces of silver to the Jewish leaders and hanged himself. The story of Judas is a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and betrayal. Despite being part of Christ's inner circle, he chose to betray him for personal gain. He allowed his greed to cloud his judgment and ultimately lost his life because of it. Now let's apply the lessons from the story of Judas to our own lives. Who are the Judases in our lives? Do we have people close to us who would betray us for personal gain? One way to identify potential Judases in our lives is to look at their behavior towards others. Do they gossip and spread rumors? Do they manipulate and take advantage of others? If so, they may be willing to betray you if it benefits them. Another way to identify potential Judases in our lives is to look at their loyalty. Are they trustworthy and reliable? Do they keep secrets and respect boundaries? If not, they may not be the most loyal friends and could potentially betray you. We must also examine our own behavior. Are we loyal to our friends, or do we use what we know about them against them in return for favors? If we engage in such behavior, we could be the Judas in the life of our own friends. It is crucial to have friends who are loyal and trustworthy, who keep their promises and are there for us during difficult times. It's essential to assess whether our friends' words matches with their actions and whether we can rely on them. If we cannot trust our friends, it may be time to reevaluate our relationship with them. Here are some questions to consider when evaluating our friendships. Have my friends been there for me when I needed them? Have they stood by me during difficult times? Does my friends keep their promises? Do they follow through on what they say they will do? Does my friends gossip or spread rumors? Do they talk behind my back or reveal my secrets to others? Are my friends reliable? Can I count on them to be there for me when I need them? Does my friends make me feel good about myself? Do they encourage and support me? By asking ourselves these questions and honestly evaluating our relationships, we can identify potential Judas in our lives and take steps to protect ourselves from their actions. We can choose to distance ourselves from people who are disloyal and focus on building relationships with people who are trustworthy and loyal. Judas's betrayal of Christ teaches us the importance of loyalty, trustworthiness, and genuine friendships. Judas was one of Christ's closest disciples, yet he betrayed him for personal gains. This teaches us that even the people closest to us can betray us, and we need to be cautious about who we trust. The story of Judas also emphasizes the importance of loyalty and trustworthiness in friendships. A loyal friend is someone who sticks by us through thick and thin, who keeps our secrets and supports us in difficult times. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship, including friendships, and we need to be able to trust our friends. Judas's actions also highlight the consequences of betraying someone's trust. His betrayal led to the death of Christ, and he was later overwhelmed with guilt and regret. His story reminds us that our actions have consequences and that betraying someone's trust can have severe and long-lasting consequences. Therefore, we must strive to be loyal, trustworthy, and genuine in our friendships. We must also surround ourselves with friends who possess these qualities, who we can trust and rely on. By doing so, we can build strong and healthy friendships that enrich our lives and make us better people. In today's fast-paced and often superficial world, it can be easy to overlook the importance of genuine friendships. We are often focused on our careers, social media profiles, and personal gains, and forget that having loyal and supportive friends is essential for our overall well-being. The story of Judas's betrayal of Christ serves as a timeless lesson on the importance of building and maintaining genuine and trustworthy friendships. By valuing loyalty and trustworthiness, we can create relationships that enrich our lives and bring us joy and happiness. I hope you found this video very helpful. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.